He's in the multimedia program.
Yes, yeah.
His second year.
Yes.
Do you have any like hilarious stories from your childhood?
From my childhood? Just give me a genre of something, I'll go off of it.
The genre of something.
Like an emotion or a thing, or like peanut butter. Can I swear? Is that okay? I don't know.
You can.
Yeah, okay. I'm
As long as
not my
you're
class. I mean, it's not, I'm not worried about it, but I mean, is it okay?
Sure.
Okay, great. I just want to get it clear up.
Well, then, how do you feel about peanut butter?
How do I feel about peanut butter? It's okay. I mean, that's boring, but no, it's okay. I mean, it's peanut butter. I remember making peanut butter sandwiches on my own. I hate jam. I don't know. What else can you say about peanut butter?
You don't like jam?
No.
What?
It's too sweet.
That's interesting.
Maybe I'm just biased. And I just
Do you like
decided
fresh
it.
fruit then better?
Yeah, I like fresh fruit. Fresh fruit's good, I guess. I don't like rotten food. I mean, fresh fruit is preferable. Like, if I can eat like fresh fruit versus any other kind of fruit, it's good. Except for bananas. No, bananas too. All right.
Okay, well, what do you do in your spare time?
I don't really have any spare time at all. I mean, I don't know. I don't sleep. I work on other things. I just have other projects I like to work on. And,
Like?
I'm working on getting a short film started for January, and I don't know how that's going to happen. I have interviews. I have to go meet up with an actress, pretty soon. She's a waitress too, but that's tomorrow night. And then I don't know if that's going to happen. I got school, which is really, what's the word?
Hectic.
Weighs on you, yeah. Like usually just 2 a.m. nights, most nights, just working on projects. I'm editing a book for other people right now, and I hope to have it done in the next couple of weeks. And I kind of have a day-to-day list of things I have to do for that, and I don't know if I'll make it, but I hope so. I don't know.
Seems like you're very busy.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm wasting time if I'm not being busy. Like I'll be like, yeah, I can just sit down, and then it kind of sinks in that I hate myself. And I'm just like, okay, I got to get up and do something else now.
So the film you were talking about, can you want to explain what that's about?
It's about this pill that makes you immortal if you take it, and I don't really worry about the whole how it affects the world. I just worry about the guy that's taking it and how he feels about it. And him, he's neurotic and he's stubborn and he's terribly afraid of death. So he really wants to take this pill because he owns it and everything. He has it in his possession. He just has to decide whether or not he's going to do it. And the only reason he doesn't want to do it is because his girlfriend is very free-spirited, and she's against people living forever, and that's just her thing. And so he's worried about her. And then honestly, like that's kind of the theme of it. But then when I wrote it, I'm like, no, this guy's just an asshole, and he would choose himself. Like that's what the whole moral of the story is. It's like, no, it's good to live for a small amount of time and be happy where you are. But he's not that kind of guy, so he does it anyway. So spoiling Danny, but no one's gonna see it. So.
Do you see yourself in this character at all, or like the self-perception?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm afraid of death, and I think that's why I don't like taking breaks, because I'm just like, I'm going to run out of time, and I think this is the best time to do it, when you're in school and you have an excuse to not have a job right now, so I'm just using all that other free time, or that's not free time, just sleeping time, to work on it, because I might not get that chance again. So yeah, I don't know, I'm afraid of death, and I wish I had that pill, and I wish I could be brave enough to say that I would not take it so that I can die, but no, I mean, I'm just as selfish as he is, so I guess that's where it came from.
Okay. Well, do you have any other activities you enjoy doing? So you were saying you were editing a book for a friend. I don't know if you guys know what Reddit is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a subreddit called Life of Norman, where people write about a 40-year-old man with a cat, and it's nonfiction, but people can write whatever they want. It's all short stories. And I decided I was going to put it together, make a year of his life. And that was, 15 months ago. I've been working on it still. It's almost done. I just have to kind of secure the legal side of it and getting the cover and publishing it. And yeah, that's going all right. People suck in a way. There's beta readers, and I had that. I had over 20 people agree to it, and I just got them set up. And I don't know what I expected. I mean, you don't trust people. If you want to get something done, you kind of got to do it yourself. So. None of them finished reading it, so I'm kind of working extra just to kind of meet that quota that I was supposed to hit. So I don't have them to rely on, but yeah. I like to drink a lot. That's a lot of fun too. I don't know.
We know so much about that? Explain to me like what you enjoy drinking.
What do I enjoy drinking? I don't like getting drunk ever. I don't remember last. Okay, I guess last time I got drunk was this weekend, but I mean, that was more like a marijuana thing. That some people gave me some cookies, and I just ate it and I gave it away to a lot of like a gay club. So not that I'm gay or anything, but I was at a gay club and I had a bunch of cookies in my pocket, and I was just like, I'm gonna share it around. So yeah, it was just spread the fun, and yeah, so it went pretty well. That was a really strange experience. I don't think I've been to a gay club before, but.
So what made you decide to go to this gay club?
Everyone was like, hey, let's go there. I know someone that owns a hair salon, and he's out there. And it was kind of weird. I offered him a cookie, and I was like, hey, you want a cookie? And he's like, no, that's okay. And I was like, it was immediate. It was immediate. Didn't know who I was, and he got so sensual. I was just like, oh, wow, okay. But, so, yeah.
Well, that must have been very interesting.
Yeah, that was fun.
Do you enjoy outdoor activities at all?
Yeah, I like to. I feel like I like to walk for several hours and listen to podcasts. That's kind of what I do when I'm not trying to be productive. It's just.
What kind of podcasts do you listen to?
I like This American Life. I've been listening to that nonstop for a couple months now or so.
What's that one about?
It's kind of a radio show, and they have different segments, and every episode's a theme, or they cover about like I don't know any examples of it. The one I listened to this morning was change, I guess, and it's just people deciding to change, and about a guy in the 50s, he's a bus driver in New York, and he decided to just take the bus because he felt like leaving. He went to Hollywood and spent a bunch of money, but then everyone like respected him. They all thought he was amazing for like sticking it to the man, so he got all charges dropped and all that. Anyway, that's just what the kind of stories is, and then you just kind of interview people. I think it's really interesting. I think the interviews are good, but yeah.
What time is it?
6:49.
Oh.
Okay, Are you at a question?
No,
what?
we can keep going.
Right.
Do you enjoy shopping?
No. I don't know. I spend so much money, but I don't buy new things. It's always like for immediate happiness, which is alcohol, I guess. You know. I mean, I just drink at pubs, so you just talk to strangers sometimes. That's
Do you have
fun.
a favorite pub that you go to?
I like the Telegraph. They have the best beer in town, I think. I mean, everyone else just sells the normal stuff that you can get at liquor stores, but they sell like fancy, like German beers that taste delicious. So.
Okay. Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, I have a brother and a half sister. His name's Edward, and I grew up with him. Half sister I've seen twice. So.
Do you have any really funny stories that you would like to share about your brother?
Give a genre.
Getting in trouble.
Getting in trouble. One time in maybe the second grade or so, I was angry, so I threw a bunch of pencils at him, like a handful of pencils. And then he went to go tell my dad, and I said I didn't want to get in trouble, so I hid under a table and like closed it in. And I managed to stay there a couple hours. Like they're looking around, you know my name. They called the fire department and all that, and they're like looking in the woods. And I just didn't want to move. I was too afraid. But they eventually found me, so like I didn't reveal myself. They just eventually like, oh, he's been in the house the entire time. So yeah, I guess that was the thing where I got in trouble for that. But I guess I didn't because they thought I was dead or something. So I mean, it turned out well in the end.
Do you remember the fight was over?
When was the fight over? What do you mean?
When you threw the pencils?
Well, I threw it at him. He starts crying and running, and then I hit. That was basically the order of events. Like, just a split-second reaction. I had to do something about it. So.
I think we're good there, Darashea.
Okay. Thanks for coming in, Cameron.